A Turkish film won the Visionary Award at Cannes earlier this year and went on to win Best Feature Film this weekend at the Sarajevo Film Festival. That film is called Album. We will have the director and the producer of the film in the studio momentarily, but first let's take a look at the winning film's trailer.
Bir tane daha çekeceğim. Evet.
Şimdi ver. Geç Coşkun şuraya da seni de çekeceğim.
Beni de mi çekeceksiniz?
Aşk olsun herhalde gel.
Öyle poz verme de bebeğe bak.
Yalnız bu sizinkinden biraz daha açık tenli sanki. Sıkıntı olmasın sonra.
Bir şey olmaz, bir şey olmaz. Soranlara sarılık doğru derim ben, bir şey olmaz.
O olabilir.
Bakar mısınız?
Buyurun.
Gel Nalan gel.
Buyurun doktor bey.
Gel yanımda dur.
Hayırlı olsun. Allah analı babalı büyütsün.
Sağ olun.
And now the director of the film, Album, Mehmet Can Mertoğlu, and producer Yoel Miranda join me in the studio. Hello and welcome.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a good year for the film. How was the Sarajevo Film Festival? How did it feel to win?
It was really good. It was my first experience in Sarajevo Film Festival. As a spectator, I really aware of the festival, the previous editions of the festival. But that was my first experience in the actual festival. We won an award, the Best Film Award over there. It was a pleasure for us. There were a really good, really experienced jury. And here we are.
How was your experience?
It's my actually third time in Sarajevo. A lot of things when I started producing, not too long time ago, but started there. So it was very nice to go there with the film, my first film ever screened, and to win actually the Best Film Award.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about the story of the film Album. What goes on?
There is a couple in Antalya, a very ordinary couple. They didn't able to give birth a child, and they tried to adopt a child. And unfortunately, especially in the rural areas in Turkey, there's still infertility is a shame. That's why they want to hide this thing, and they just want to try to make a fake photo album, fake pregnancy album to baby will. That's why somehow the baby will learn in the future. He is the I don't know the their biological sign. That's the story.
Mm-hmm. So this is a kind of actually very familiar to people who are actually from Turkey. But where did you draw your inspiration?
Actually, I also raised in a small town in Turkey, and I know some stories about this issue. I have some friends they adopted, and when they learned they are adopted, it leads to big problems, very tragic results, actually. And I know this is a phenomenon in Turkey. I talked with numerous, I don't know, the specialists, the workers, state workers for this adoption process. I learned that regardless of the social position of the people who are trying to adopt, they try to hide this thing. And that's why I choose this thing, this story.
How did Yoel Miranda's involvement with the film start?
We actually met before this film. I produced his second short film. Mm-hmm. It was director Semih Kaplanoğlu, the director of Honey, who introduced us. Saying we were going to be very good friends, and that was actually true. That's what happened. So we worked together on this short film, Fer in English, Glimmer, and then when the idea of album came up, we decided to work together. also.
Well, so many people collaborated on this film, and so many people believed in it right from the start. As soon as they read the script, I read the actress who played it was like, "I've never read anything like it before." Tell us about the making process and how you got people on board and how it came to be.
I can start. Actually, it depends on the department, of course, but for instance, for the actors, during the screenplay stage, our main actor, Murat Kılıç, was on my mind because I was a fan of him, of Once Upon a Time in Anatolia of Nuri Bilge Ceylan. And I wrote for him this screenplay. When I write it, I directly contacted with him, and he involved in the project. But Şebnem, at the time we started to develop this project, she was really busy about her TV series, etc. I was also a fan of her. Then eventually she involved the film last year, and we collaborated. Maybe you all could add something about the production because it's a co-production.
Yes.
You're right. There's a lot of people. You know, it's a first feature, and
Yes.
It's my first feature as a producer too. So it was very important for us that many experienced people, including the actors that we mentioned, believed in the film. The first one was our DOP, director of photography, Marius Panduru, who worked in many films that were screened in many big festivals that we admired, like Police Objective in East of Bucharest. He was one of the first people to read the first draft of the script and got involved. Actually, not everybody believed in the film in the first reading at all. It was actually a lot of rejections, a lot of people who thought that what we were doing was wrong. But then some really crucial people believed. One of the most important ones was Çedomir Kolar, who is a French producer. He was the producer of No Man's Land of Danis Tanovic, and he won an Academy Award with it. And when he decided to work together with us, it was a great chance. And thanks to him, Olivier Père, the commissioning editor of Arte France, believed in us, and they decided to co-produce also. And in Romania, Kalin Petar-Netzer, director Kalin Petar-Netzer, who won Golden Bear in Berlin with Child's Pose, they also believed, and thanks to them, we got funding from Romania. There's many more people that should be mentioned, but this, in terms of the co-production, this would be the main ones.
Well, it ended up being a great first feature film. Thank you very much for joining us on Showcase, guys.